Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, and welcome back to the marathon for No Kid Hungry. We are going to get into our next run here in just a short moment, but first, we've got a donation to the tune of $5 from Devon Yalatov, who says, "Thank you for everything." Oh dear. Well, with that out of the way, thank you very much to AeonFrodo for bringing us this run of Kingdom Hearts Chains of Memories. Take it away, my friend.
Hey, welcome. This is Kingdom Hearts Chain Memories. This is technically the second Kingdom Hearts game that has come out, and I'll be playing as Riku instead. There's actually a Riku story in this game, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And Riku is definitely a bit more different than Sora. So I'll start the run in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is happens straight after the events of Kingdom Hearts. Riku finds himself in the very, very bottom of Castle Oblivion. And basically he has to find his way up and out of the Castle Oblivion. And that's like the plot, believe it or not. Nothing really complicated about it, unlike other entries in the Kingdom Hearts series. So you may have noticed combat is in cards. So the idea is when you use your cards, you attack, or use a spell, or use your oh god, this encounter is terrible. So yeah, you either use all that. Provided that the value is higher than what the enemy shows up, you can break their card and have your attack goes first, and then they are stunned. This deck here is actually pretty good. So normally you actually have to customize your deck in the game. But as Riku, your decks are determined by which world you go into. So there's no real customization, instead of you have to deal with what you're given. Which can come with its own challenges, because some of the decks that you get in certain worlds can be really garbage. So I'll point out which ones are really bad. So when I level up as well, I get an option of, mainly 2 options, but every 5 levels I get an option of 3. The third option that is not available on every level up is the attack boost, which, as you may guess, I'll level up every single time, because increasing Riku's attack means I'll do more damage. Anyway, so what I'm doing is actually collecting map cards here. So map cards actually are the way that you can progress through the game. I actually got the map card I really wanted, which is called Strong Initiative for this world. What Strong Initiative does is when you do a first strike, you deal a lot of damage to the enemy, and then you easily wipe out the enemy. So right here, I need to have a low card. Yeah, I have to use all my darkness here. My options are very limited at this point. So when I go into a room, I have to pick a card, and I actually have to be mindful of what number I pick. Because so for example, I just used a 7 there. The next room I'll go in needs an 8 or a higher card. And those cards are usually hard to get. Okay, cool, nice. That first strike was a bit iffy, but we got it. Also got a green card there, also good. But as you can see, the benefits of Strong Initiative are showing, wow, oh my goodness. I'm getting very lucky here. Strong Initiative drops are very rare. Also, I'm getting all the wizards. What is going on? This luck is actually really good. This is kind of bonkers. But yeah, if I enter into like a certain room with if I use a 1 on the door, that means the next room I have to use is either like a 2 or higher, basically, for the map cards. And yeah, we need map cards to actually go through each different room in the game. This is not... So technically I am grinding, but this is not like the most boring part of the grind, fortunately. Oh goodness. Oh, I don't have any good choices here. I'm gonna have to pick that 5, yeah. So, because my choices are very limited early in the game, I have to like make some kind of tough decisions. As I go further on in the game, I will have more options, and then I'll run out of options. So, I have to be aware of what I can do. Since I got a strong initiative 5, I can easily just go through. Oh wow, this door, and then yeah. So those cards I get after this cutscene, they're just progression and story cards. Surprisingly, you don't get a lot of these story cards in Riku's mode. They're mainly in like Sora's story, where more of the plot actually happens. Oh goodness. Yeah, we're using that card. Alright, so we're already at the first boss, which it's usually quicker than I usually go to the first boss. Probably because I had like really good encounters. But yeah, so Maleficent here is very straightforward. You want to attack her head. You also want to keep in mind that you don't want her to breathe fire. If she breathes fire at any point, the camera will be a bit wonky, and because of the auto lock-on feature in the game, you're forced to like look at the you're forced to look at her head, sorry, the ground instead of her head, and that is not ideal. But that was a very solid boss fight. So now that we beat Maleficent, we have access to our side deck, and our side deck happens to have a really by being Maleficent, we have a card called Overdrive. And what Overdrive... Oh my goodness. We've got a really good run going. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So what happens here is... Sorry. So Maleficent increases... So Overdrive increases your attack power. And that's the card we attain from Maleficent. Yeah. That's basically it. And we're able to access that through our side deck. Which is... you just press select and yeah, you have your side deck and you switch between both your decks. Unlike the main deck, your side deck will stay, provided that you collect the cards. So those boss cards that I collected are going to be handy. I'm getting some really good luck here. What is going on? I'm actually a bit bewildered because I'm actually getting really, really good luck here. Like I'm going to be out of here under 10 minutes, which is bonkers. Especially with the encounters I keep on getting. It's like I'm getting the fastest encounters too, which are those wizards. That's the second fastest encounter. Okay, that's the slowest encounter. So, sometimes when you get slow encounters, it's usually like multiple waves. It's just like, oh, that kind of sucks. But, yeah, I'm surprised with the luck I've gotten. Although what I am concerned about is I haven't gotten a lot of room cards that are, what do you call it? High enemy density room cards, like Teeming Darkness and Looming Darkness, which I need for grinding in Traverse Town really soon. Well, speaking of Looming Darkness, that's Looming Darkness right there, wow. Yeah, that's it. I'm out here. Bye. Oh no, it's Ansem. What's he doing here? So Ansem's like the main villain of Kingdom Hearts 1. And he's just randomly here. Oh yeah, I should mention when your cards tie. Yeah, when your cards tie, you just cancel each other out. Now it's actually really important that the world card that I pick is Traverse Town. This is a decision I can't really take back, so I need to be careful with what I pick here. Okay, cool. That's like one of the moments where I would have to reset the run if like I mess up. So I'm glad that it's very easy to just autopilot and accidentally select Agrabah. So now I'm in Traverse Town. This is usually our main part of the grind. What we're meant to do here is, yeah, just beat up some Heartless and get their map cards. Now, ideally, I want to exit the world with A9 map cards. But I can go out with a little bit less, and this run is kind of good, so I might feel like I can take a bit of a risk here. I usually don't with marathon runs like this, but it's just like, I mean, I'm feeling lucky. Oh good, I got like a high density Heartless card. So I should explain the rooms a bit more. So with each different card that you collect, or map card, different rooms show up. So as I mentioned, strong initiative, it makes it so that your first strike is more effective. With the high density Heartless cards, let me have a look. Okay. With the high density Heartless cards, that means the rooms will have a lot of Heartless in them. But in return, it's like, how can I describe it? Either the floor layout is bad or it's really good. Depends on like what card you pick. So with Teaming Darkness, your room is going to be kind of requires a lot of platforming, and this card, although it's like the Heartless chase after you, we kind of want that. But also, yeah. Yeah, also the room is flat. So that means we can easily reach the door. Finding the door is also like a challenge in this run in itself. Once we get past grinding and all that, I might be going like, oh, where's the door? Because I need to find my way out of the room. That's actually a pretty nice drop. It continues going. I can continue steadily going up. Ideally, I would like to get a 0 because if you use a 0 on the door, it actually resets the card total that you need. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And once you hit 9, and the next card has to be a 0, and if you're forced in that spot, that's not really that great. So ideally you want to use zeros when you're not forced in a situation on those doors. So I just hit level 10, which is really important, so I can beat guard armor faster. So the guard armor fight, basically he has like 4 limbs, and we want to take him out, and then we can take out his body. Very straightforward. You have to kind of position yourself quite well in order to attack all 4 limbs at once. Ideally, you want leftover overdrive at the end of the fight, which it looks like I'll have, which is really good. And yeah, if you're wondering, I have to beat the boss of the world in order to progress through the world. Oh, also I should mention, now that I've also been Ansem, I have these dark points, or these points under my HP bar, which are called dark points, accumulating every time I break a card. If I hit 30 dark points and I break a card, it means I go into dark mode, which changes up Riku's moveset quite a bit, and I guess I'll explain to that when I hit dark mode. But yeah, it's just a thing to point out. Funny thing, so I believe most people have access to RECOM, which is like the more accessible version of this game. There's a lot of differences between this version and RECOM. I personally haven't played RECOM myself, but some of the differences are kind of cool, and some of the differences are like kind of sucky. Oh, number 9. That's nice. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I'm collecting experience, it's so that like... So you can't get out of the fight until you collect like everything that's on the screen. One of the nice differences in RECOM is all the experience, like at the end of the fight, gets like basically magnetized to the character, whoever you're playing as. But in this game, you have to manually collect all the experience, including the 1 experience point, which is not really worth much, but you want to get out of the screen as fast as you can after you finish the fight. Checking for more Heartless. Looks like there's no more. That's good. Sometimes Heartless don't like spawn in right away, so it's good to just double check before you leave the room. Oh, there's dark mode. So dark mode, I get access to new moves like that jump combo, jump attack, which is very nice. When you do a double jump, you just you can do a jump attack, which is a multiple hit attack, which is very powerful. I must have like accidentally triggered it because you rarely trigger dark mode at this point in the game. There are some cards I'm looking for in this grind. I think mainly I need like high blue cards. I am not getting high blue cards, unfortunately. I've been getting low ones, which does help. But I still need a bit more. Okay, yeah. Kind of unfortunate I'm not getting some... I think those are the only cards that I'm really missing. I think I got like a high green card at some point. I might have to double check, but yeah. But yeah, there's multiple requirements I need to get through story doors in the game. And some are like crazy high totals, like I need like cards totaling to 50 for example. That's like one of the final doors in the game. Hence why I need to grind quite a bit for this. I'm actually gonna do something here. This is like a bit of a weird technique where I just like... Okay, finally got a high blue card. It's a bit worried there. Okay, so usually when I hit level 13, I do check my cards. I'm unsure how much I do have at the moment, but I should have like at least around 60 something. So I will be relatively close to getting the 89 that I want. First of all, nice. Second of all, ugh. I haven't got any zeros with my big Heartless cards, so that is unfortunate. I do have to add up what 68 plus another couple of rooms are. God, that was a whiff and a half. Double check my cards. Okay. Yeah, this next room should do it. I'm gonna collect an extra card for safety. So I'll have 90 cards. Also, yeah, of course, with all the Kingdom Hearts games, the whole low health noise can get very obnoxious. But there will be some like low HP strategies can be used in the run. Oh, that's good. I was like, oh, that's a relief to see. Okay, cool. We're out here. So now that we're done with grinding, we're just gonna go through the worlds and beat all the bosses. So it basically becomes like a glorified boss rush with with math involved. So yeah. And also trying to find where we are in the world because door navigation can be hard. Oh goodness, wow, I don't have any low cards. At least the red cards, that was just like a shock to see. Yeah, sure, I'll use that card. I don't have any really amazing cards I'll like. Although I kind of don't really care too much in this world. Oh god. Wow, at least I got rid of that card. Okay. So the first boss is Gingerfar. So Gingerfar, the strat here is to try not to break him too much, because the platforms and the floors actually change whenever you break him. So ideally you don't want to break him when you have an ideal floor pattern, and just keep on attacking. Break him here. That is not ideal at all. That was actually a really good fight despite the slight bit of bad luck. I don't have any small rooms, it's just like, what do I do? Anyway, so this next boss fight, we're actually fighting a boss in Between Worlds. He's called Vexen. So unlike RE Chain Memories where you can just break his shield, you can't really do that. You actually have to you actually have to go behind him and attack him, which is very annoying. Alright, cool. So yeah, you want to get to dark mode as fast as you can and then just wail on him. So he can activate certain things with his side deck. Ideally, you want him to activate anything but auto life. If he activates auto life, he gains like half his like health bar back, and that just extends the boss fight and makes it last way too long. So hopefully he doesn't do that. Okay. That was actually a really good fight. Alright, so next what we're going into is Monstro, and this is where you fight Parasite Cage. So Parasite Cage has a gimmick where the floor is basically lava. And yeah, you want to make sure you stand on the platforms and not get hurt. No real RNG manip for this game, unfortunately. I have the... Yeah, okay, good. Okay, let's see what blue cards I have. Oh, goodness, okay. I can get rid of this one. Yeah, so Parasite Cage, so this deck is not that great. And also this boss room lags so much as well. The GBA can't really handle it. So yeah, so the gimmick card that gimmick cards are basically cards that have the Mickey symbol on it. And we use them to do different effects during boss fights, and that includes making the floor not lava for a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this deck is garbage. Also, the other extra thing in this boss fight is the experience goes behind Parasite Cage. So you gotta hope that you don't get yeah, destroyed by that. Oh god, this is terrible. Alright. No, it's not up there, it's down here. Okay. Okay. That was a bit unfortunate. There was just like an enemy chilling there. So I just tagged the save point just to restore my HP. Because Hook is a terrible boss fight. So yeah, Hook is just really terrible. So first of all, the deck you have is abysmal. There's no way of saying it too nicely. Your deck is really bad. The only zero that you have in your deck is right in the middle, which is like the worst position that it could be in. when you're trying to get a hold of it. Oh my goodness, this is a terrible room. Yeah. I need to pick the right room. Yeah, this will be correct. Because I'm going to go through it twice. That's that's the second time this has happened. Amazing. So I need a 0 flat, and I got a lot of all my darkness zeros. Anyway, so Hook can do one of three things. He can either second chance is like one of the best possible things he can do. The worst thing he can do is all zeros, which is absolutely terrible. And he's using Russian Present, which is also terrible. Oh my goodness, that was unfortunate. Wow. Yeah. I didn't mean to use that 0 first. That's actually really bad. I can't really do much because I threw away my 0. Okay. That went better, fortunately. But yeah, the Hook fight is so bad. I didn't even mention that the background also shakes, and it's kind of annoying to deal with. Number 5. The next boss fight, though, is much easier than Hook, most of the time anyway. So this is Riku Replica. So during the I guess the plot of the game, at some point Vexen made a fake Riku. That's really unfortunate, by the way. Oh yeah, another thing about original game, it does not have any difficulty levels. There's only one difficulty. Alright. That was a very straightforward fight. I'm gonna let this cutscene play out a little bit, because it's funny. Anyway, we're in Atlantica, and this world is pretty straightforward. Oh goodness, okay. Okay, I need to hold that one. Do I have any good corner rooms? I do have that free, okay. We're gonna use that for. Oh yeah, they did a really great job with the sound. Okay. Oh cool. I can just get rid of those two. That's great. It's really hard to get high blue cards, so having like only using 2 cards there is really fantastic. So yeah, Ursula can be a bit of a handful. Your deck is not that great. And like she can like completely destroy your HP bar. Like I think she's using I'm staying away from that. I did not get any gimmicks, which is unfortunate. But yeah, in this, like, so as Riku, you can ride on his shoulder. Sora has a much cooler strat where you can actually use his key blade swings to actually hit her head without having to ride her shoulder, which is pretty cool. Oh, wow. That was unfortunate. Alright, need to throw in another 3. My goodness, that was so scary. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy running this game. Yeah. I only have the... Wow, okay. It's a good card to have, though. It's like a really good card to have in the world. Too bad I only have 2 of them. Well, 1 of them now, but yeah. I do have to be a bit mindful of my red cards, because I do need red cards valuing 30 in order to get past one of the story doors. So I do have to keep that in mind as I go to the next world, Olympus Coliseum. So this is where the first, well, apart from Hook, this is where the first real hard boss fights really start to start with Hades. Hook is just random, but Hades is actually quite difficult. So Hades' whole thing, oh jeez, this is not good. Like, I have to throw out garbage here. That's not great. Like, this room is actually the literal worst. Oh my goodness, yeah. So, Lasting Days is the worst room you can use. And that's because it is so vertically high. So that means the doors can be on any level. It's actually best to use it on this type of corner though, because you only know the door's going to be at the top. 5. This is garbage. Oh, I don't want to use RNG yet. I don't have many great cards. I think I got a lot of zeros, which can be a good thing and also can be a really bad thing. I can and get rid of that one, and then... Okay, cool. So the Hades fight, you can do two different strategies. The strategy I'm going to show off is the attack bracer strategy. So we're basically going to try and get to 0 as fast as we can. Unfortunately, he's not throwing out high value cards in order for me to get to 0 as fast as I can. I'm going to wait for it to... Oh, I did not hit the 0 at the right time. Right. So attack bracer allows your cards to be like unbreakable while you're attacking, which is really strong. So this prevents Hades from actually attacking you, since most of the cards that you have in this current deck as Riku are not really that great. The other way you can fight Hades is use the Power Wild card that is always that you always get when you're in this world. And the Power Wild card basically allows you to swap the values of your low cards and make them high cards. Sometimes it's so hard to make decisions. Although I'm a bit concerned that my only high cards are like Sleeping Darkness. And I kinda need them for like that final door. And also the upcoming 30 door. Which is in Wonderland. So Wonderland is... The boss is not too challenging. I actually start off with this. Oh my goodness, I got a lot of nice cards. Wow, okay. I might throw out a 0. It sounds like a good idea when I think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it actually. No, it's over here. I've got a lot of 0s, I just realised, so I might use them more liberally. This is difficult.
Do we have a moment for a quick donation?
Oh, sure.
Yes, indeed. We've got from Pink Lemonade a delightful donation of $20. No message is attached to it, but I would like to remind people that for our very next run, that is Fire Emblem 3 Houses, there is currently a bid war between which of the eponymous 3 houses is played. Currently standing at $25 a piece are the Black Eagles and Golden Deer run, with $20 coming up just in a close second for Blue Lions. So really, any donation can tip this. Be sure to tag who you want to vote for if you do decide to donate, because really, it is still anyone's game. That out of the way, back to you.
Thank you, yeah. So I'm finding Trickmaster now. Trickmaster is... well, Trickmaster himself is not too bad. It's the deck that you have is absolutely trash. So you only have 3, 4s, and 5s. Sometimes the only way you can break the high cards that Trickmaster throws out is to combine together into a slate. But yeah, although he's surprisingly not doing too much. Oh, there we go. I just jinxed it. But yeah, Trickmaster was quite placid. And also if you try to break his stride, he'll keep on striding. Like, he'll keep on throwing a high card. So yeah, generally the rule is just to let him let him do that. Oh, wrong direction. Okay. I don't like this at all. Alright, so we're going to go to the final world we can actually freely pick, which is Halloween Town. So Halloween Town has got a complex map layout. There's several different ways to go about it. I'm going to go towards the top. Oh my goodness. Of course, I get caught by an enemy. Please let me go. I would like to get out here. Alright. I'm going to start with something high here. Yeah, okay. Okay, going to use that last free card. Oh, this is hard. Alright, so Oogie Boogie, his fight is not too involved, but it is very random. So ideally we want a gimmick card from him pretty early. There we go. Although I am gonna wait until I can like finally attack him. And then once I yeah, forced off here, I can actually just use the gimmick card and get him for a 2 cycle, hopefully. Might be a bit iffy though. Never mind, that was actually quite not iffy at all. So now we just have to get out here and we'll go towards endgame basically. So endgame is where the bosses start to get really tough. Starting with the next one, which is gonna come right after we exit this world. You know what? I just feel like using another 0 if I have a spare one, yeah. So this is Luxeus. Pretty cool. And you don't get to fight him in Riku mode. You do not fight him as Sora at all. At least in Chan Memories. So he's kind of weak to dark attacks. Unfortunately, he broke my Dark Fire Arga, but it's okay. So this is where I spam slates. Oh no. Wow, that was so scary. If he hit me with that, I could have got comboed and stunned. and that is not ideal. So the only way you can actually use Dark Aura is your card total has to be 27, which is the highest possible it can be. And yeah, with some decks you can't even access that. So yeah, we're gonna get a ton of levels here. This will be the last time I upgrade my Dark Points. Oh, I should have mentioned earlier, like, so the reason why we grind the Hollow Bastion as well is that it allows us to actually grind for Dark Points. We can't do that in Recom because we don't have access to Dark Point leveling up until we beat Ansem 1. But yeah, we're gonna go towards the end game. So this is Destiny Islands. Now, throughout the game, Riku has been going through these worlds and has only experienced dark memories, but this is the place where he grew up. So you have to expect he like has positive memories here, but no. Game just says no, you have bad memories. Also, I have so many zeros, that's kind of ridiculous. Do I even have a one? Oh, I need that one though. Oh goodness, did I didn't mess up, but, well, maybe I did. Oh god. I mean, it's not a big deal, but yeah, that was just awkward. Ideally, I don't want to get hit by these enemies because I have a very specific setup for the upcoming boss. Alright. Nice swing. Alright. Oh wow. Is that all I really have? That's... yeah. Not great. Alright, so Riku goes to this area of Destiny Islands and he confronts Darkseid. So what I want to do here is get damage on purpose with some of Darkseid's attacks. And hopefully I'll hit Berserk range pretty quickly. And use the Hades card in order to deal a lot of damage. And yeah. But it's a bit of a risky fight because if I die, I have to like go through all those cutscenes again. Okay, that's really low and nice. Although I can't afford to get hit. But yeah, I'm dealing a lot of damage right now. Okay. That was very scary, but pulled it off. So, Riku here confronts Sora. Turns out it's a fake Sora and it's actually Zexion, and he just bobs Zexion. In RECOM you actually fight Zexion, in this version you do not. So, fun little version difference. god. I should just use a 0 here. That's like the smartest move. I should just use a 0. I got way too many zeros, so I just need to think about what I have to use wisely here. Oh yeah, so this is the first appearance of Twilight Town in the Kingdom Hearts series. This GBA game happens to have it. Oh goodness, I have to actually use this, yeah. This is the best thing I can use. I don't like it because this room isn't great for it, but I have to deal with it. I don't have a lot of options. So this is Riku Replica 2. So Riku Replica 2 is an intriguing fight because this is a way different fight from any other thing in the game. It does feel like we're playing a bit of chicken with him as well. I am waiting for him to use a certain thing because I can't do anything to him at the moment until he does it. Okay, there we go. He actually just did it. I need to avoid these Dark Fires and... I was hoping to break that, but it's fine.
If we have another quick opportunity, we've had some more donations through.
Absolutely, sure.
It's good news for people keeping track of the Fire Emblem Three Houses bid war because we have got an anonymous donator who gives $30 saying, put towards the Azure Moon stroke Blue Lion's route for the Fire Emblem Three Houses bid war. Loving the marathon so far. Thank you very much, Anonymous, and to everyone who has been donating for this cause so far. It has been an absolutely phenomenal event, and I love to see the generosity. Back to you then, Aeon.
Yeah, that was kind of close getting hit there. So hopefully this Dark Aura finishes it off. I am kind of on low health. Good. That fight actually was kind of tame compared to what it can be. Also, this is the final time we'll lower up, hopefully, if I haven't, if I have kept good management of my cards. Map cards. But yeah, that's like my final low up. I'll be level 29. Which is way under level than what you would like to be for the final boss. Alright. So, I have to make my way through this next section. So basically, I had to keep track of how many zeros I have, as well as a bunch of other cards. That's 4, 5... Okay, I got like 8 zeros. That's kind of ridiculous. I'm just gonna use zeros. I don't see the point of using another card that's not a 0 at this point. Until I reach that plot door. Ah! Don't hit me, please. I need the HP for the final boss. But yeah, we're basically making our way to the second last plot room that we need to go to. Oh my goodness, that is so bad. This room, like, this is why you don't like to use lasting days, because you can have like really awkward rooms like this. That's unfortunate. I keep on getting a lot of random accounts this run, which is very unfortunate. Alright, I need a total of 50 to get through this door. Gonna get rid of that. I do need at least a high card of sorts. This is kinda yikes, because I might not have the high card that I need. I need that 8. I need that 6. Do I have to rely on all zeros? I guess I would have to, yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So the final door I have to go through in the game is a 13. I also need to count my zeros right now when I go through the next door. Because I do have enough to get through this world, it depends on whether I have enough to get through the rest of the game. I can quickly grind for another 0 if I need to. Well, not a 0, another card if I need to. I just need any card really, I think. But yeah, I got so many zeros this run. That's kind of wild. I think my marathon runs have mostly been I've gotten a lot of zeros. Wow, that's a lucky room. I think I have at least like 6 zeros, which actually might get me through the game. I think that was 1, 2, 3. Wait. I can use that for. Okay, I did manage my cards properly, thank God. Oh, jeez, that's like, yeah, it gets really stressful towards the end of the run because you're just wondering, do you have the right numbers, or did you calculate everything correctly? Alright, we actually made it through. I think we have enough to get through Castle Oblivion. So Castle Oblivion is the final world. It is significantly shorter than Sora's version of Castle Oblivion, because we only have one fight here that we have to do, as opposed to 3 in Sora's? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the final boss fight coming up, and he's actually one of the harder versions of Ansem, arguably, in the series. So he flat out cheats, by the way. Unless he uses his elixir, you can't react to that. It's like, or you barely react to it. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, he attacks frame 1. Alright. This is not a good start. I did get a heal off, which is surprising. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, that was silly. It's fine though. That was a horrible fight anyway. I would have been trying to climb out a barrel at the moment during that fight, but yeah. But yeah, after like doing all this math and all that stuff, your final obstacle is a very difficult boss fight. Okay, this is going a bit better. I am gonna go with Oogie early because I am getting very unlucky here in terms of Mickey drops. The only heal we have during this fight, by the way, is Oogie. Otherwise, yeah, we have to rely on Mickey dropping from the sky in order to get our heals. Our recom does this fight, makes this fight a lot easier, thanks to rapid break, which isn't a thing in this version. Oh, that's so rough. Ah, that's rough. Ran out of resources. Oh, you... How did I live that? Yeah, I'll wait. Just trying to play it safe. Very hard to do that when he can just break your cards on a whim. But yeah. Oh wow, he's actually being nice. That's a shocker. Oh no. Time. Oh, jeez. Wow, that almost got away from me. Almost really messed it up. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts Shared Memories. It is quite a run, but involving maths, difficult fights, and I guess trusting in the heart of the cards. But yeah. Yeah, it's a very fun speed game. Definitely check out the Kingdom Hearts speedrunning Discord. Definitely can help you get started with running this game or RECom. But yeah. Yeah, this fight is like a really big gatekeeper, but you just need practice and yeah.
Well
Anyway,
done for clearing.
yeah. Should I just get set up for free houses?
Absolutely yes, for anyone who hasn't picked up by the schedule, which you can easily see over on Ingus, by the way. We have a double billing of AeonFrodo in progress here. We've just had Chain of Memories, the Kingdom Hearts game. Now we're going to have Three Houses, the Fire Emblem game. So don't go anywhere if you are a fan of this style of commentary, because you are about to see a lot more of it. Don't go anywhere, folks.